Van Show. He's a monster on a mission to talk to lots of folks. Van Show, Van Show, Van Show, Van Show.
Hey everybody, it's the Van Show, and we have a super special, extra special episode today because we have the amazing, wonderful, and talented Adrianna Cuevas. Say hello, Adrianna.
Hello, everyone. Buenos días.
Hey, we want to learn a little bit about you.
Okay. Anything you want to ask?
Yeah?
Yes, I have no filter, so let's go.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So first of all, tell us where you're from.
I am from originally Miami, Florida, but now I live in the big metropolis of Kyle, Texas, just a little bit south of here.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I don't
You
know.
said, "Oh, Van."
No. I was thinking. I was like, I've never heard anybody mention Kyle and Metropolis in the same sentence.
This is true, but did you know that Kyle is the pie capital of Texas?
What?
Yes, this is important information, Van.
Yeah. Well, yes. Now, as the pie capital.
Yes.
What is the city pie? You know how we have a state flower. What's the city pie of Kyle?
Ooh, I don't know that there is, because the people of Kyle have just decided that pie in any form is supreme. And I think I support that decision.
Now, is this just dessert pie, or does that include savory pie?
Ooh, who likes savory pies, Van? What happened?
Fernie likes chicken pot pie.
Oh, Fernie, no.
No chicken pot pie?
No chicken pot pie.
What about pizza? Some people call pizza a pie.
Oh, we're really going downhill with the pie idea, I feel like.
You don't like pizza?
I am Cuban. Cubans don't just have a sweet tooth. We have like a full set of sweet teeth. So we have to stick with the sweet pies, definitely.
Sweet teeth.
Yes.
I like that.
I have a dog named Cookie,
That's a cute name.
a cat named Candy.
You see a sweet tooth kind of
Yes.
thing going here.
But then I also have an axolotl, and it's just called Oxy. I think we missed the boat there. It should have been called like Brownie or Ice Cream.
I don't know. I mean, Oxy's a cute name for an axolotl.
Yes. My son came up with all the names for our pets.
Oh. So the sweet teeth run in the family.
Yes, I have passed down my sweet teeth to my son.
Now, can you explain a little bit about an axolotl? Because, I mean, I think people have seen pictures, at least of like cartoon axolotls.
Yes.
But I don't know if a lot of us have seen them in real life.
No, they're amazing. They're like salamanders, but they have kind of a frill on their heads. And I like to think, and this works in my son's favor, since sometimes he forgets to feed our axolotl, but they're practically immortal because they can regenerate body parts and limbs and organs.
What?
Yes. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
I think they're a little bit supernatural creatures.
So you're an artist.
Yes, I am, absolutely.
Yeah, and so we want to learn about your art and what brought you here. So when did you get started as an artist, or when did you realize you wanted to work creatively?
I knew when I was actually in the 4th grade. When I
Oh.
talk to students, I love showing them my 4th grade picture because I have bangs, which was a terrible idea. But I knew that was when I wanted to be an author because I have ADHD, and so I am always daydreaming all the time. Like even as you and I are talking right now, I'm still kind of only half paying attention to you because I'm thinking of another story in my head. And I used to do that all the time in school, which is maybe not what your teachers want you to do when you're supposed to be listening to them. But my 4th grade teacher encouraged me to take all those stories I was always telling myself and writing them down. So I did that, and I was hooked after that. I had a family newsletter growing up that I would give the people in my family that had a gossip column about my older sister, and I would critique the dinners my mom had made.
Are you serious?
Oh, it was totally unpopular. I was easily in my household the least favorite author there. But I was always writing because my brain is always making up stories, and it feels really good to get those stories out.
Now, how many books have you written?
I've written, because publishing is not exactly the fastest process. I'm actually writing my 7th book right now.
Wow.
But there are 3 books at the moment that you can enjoy at the library from me.
Whoa, so 4 in process.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. I tend to have a hyper focus where when I get an idea for a story, it's the only thing that I can think about. The dishes don't get done, the laundry doesn't get folded because I can't stop writing this story. I love to write in the mornings because that's when my brain seems to be able to focus the most. And it's kind of fun because kids always think that authors talk about how many pages. We don't tend to think in pages, we tend to think in words. And for me, if I can hit 10,000 words in a week, I'm really, really happy with myself.
Well, that's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words, but instead of thinking of it as 10,000 words overall, I just see how much I can chip away at that 10,000 little by little every day.
And can you talk a little bit about your editing process?
Oh, sure.
So from first draft, how many times would you say you kind of revise your work before you're, I mean, I know it's different for every work, but on average, like how often are you like revising before you're like, all right, I think this is ready to go to the editor?
Well, I don't know if you're ready for this number, Van, but when I
right,
turned...
Hold on, let me get ready.
Okay, prepare yourself. When I turned in The Ghost of Rancho Espanto to my editor, I think the file said something like Rancho.25, meaning that I had read and revised this book 25 times. And I don't even think that's the right number because I gave up counting at some point.
Wow.
But I love revising because for me as an author, it's like having all the pieces of a puzzle that you need to create a really beautiful picture. And I just have to figure out how to put these pieces in the right order. And so a lot of times I get in the habit of just going over and over my writing because I want it to be the best that it can be.
So can we talk about your book that you brought today?
Sure, absolutely. This is The Ghost of Rancho Espanto. It is a story about a boy named Rafa who steals the slushy machine from his school cafeteria. And as punishment, his dad sends him all the way from Miami, Florida to a horse ranch in New Mexico.
Whoa.
And when Rafa gets there, all these strange things start to happen on the ranch, and he begins to wonder if it might be haunted.
Whoa, from slushy machine to ghosts?
I know. It was, but I do want to tell you, do you know why I started it with a slushy machine thief?
No.
I have a 15-year-old son, and when he was in middle school, he came home from school one day and said, "Mom, I'm going to steal the slushy machine from the school cafeteria."
What?
And I said, well, first I was kind of the bad mom, and I thought, that's an amazing idea. I love that so much. And then I realized I had to be a good mom, and I said, ooh, that's maybe not the best idea you've had. But that idea stuck in my head, and I thought I would really love to start a book where the kid steals the slushy machine from the school cafeteria.
Well, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this has been a blast, and I really love to get to know about you and about your book and your process. It's been wonderful, really, and Fernie's had a great time too. Haven't you, Fernie? Yeah, right.
I think personally, I'm Fernie's favorite author that you have had. Don't you think so, Fernie? I think you said yes.
Fashion, fashion.